There are very few people in the sports world who know more about overcoming obstacles and becoming a leader than today's guest. I sat down with Guy Fortt to talk about leadership. Now I'm joined by Guy Fortt, actor, activist, firefighter, president of the NAACP chapter in Stanford. You have quite the resume. How did you carve out this unique path for yourself?
Well, it was just, coming from my mom, who was very instrumental in helping my siblings and I be able to focus on what it is that we wanted to do and, strategize on some of the ideas of where we wanted to go. So I was never one guy to just fit into one capsule, so I was able to spread my wings in the different areas, and that's what I've always done. A lot of people say sometimes that's not good for you, but because you should have one focus, but I've always loved a portfolio of things.
You're a father of four, 3 of them were athletes.
Yes.
And you said that your mother was such an inspiration to you. I would love to hear your perspective on what did sports teach your children about, being team players or being able to be a part of that unity that you just described?
Right. Very interesting question. We have still to this day, my wife is a Division I basketball player. So the sports came from her. It didn't come from me. I got to laugh at that. But she's the Division I basketball player from Fairfield University. The family unit still today, because we have been so involved with sports all of our lives. I did play a little baseball, I ain't gonna lie to you. But we together we sit down at and these are some of the things that are lost. We sit down at the table together. And when we sit down at the table together for dinner, it's not about competition. It's about the day. It's about the challenges that we face. It's about how we can grow together. It's about unification. It's about the bond of the family. And we've been doing all of that. I think because all of my kids have been in sports, they've been team players, but they've also they also know how to work with one another in order to get some accomplishments done. We do that together very well. Just sitting down, like I said, at the kitchen table eating dinner. It's a wonderful thing, watching the family grow as a unit. And I think that bond is what is missing today, the bond with families and with children. I think the youth are missing that. A lot of people are into this. They're into this thumb thing, you know what I mean? You got to come together. Put that stuff down. Let's come together. Let's sit down. What's happening? Let's sit at the round table, not the square table. I'm not the leader, right? Yeah. Let's sit at the round table and try to work this thing out. And that's how we
have a little round table here.
Exactly.
A little oval.
But you're the leader, brother.
It's funny because the family is almost like the first team, right? I mean, it's like your first team that you're a part of.
Exactly.
A lot of young kids watching this show want to use sports to overcome adversity or to learn things. What advice do you have for young children out there who want to use sports to learn some of these lessons?
Sports and language are 2 unifying processes that we as adults and youth can learn to collaborate, to come together. There is no, I'm better than you, you're better than me. See, those nuances that are taught within families and within lifestyles will all be eradicated when a person gets to know me and I get to know that person. When we get to know one another, it's totally different. I get to know you. Look, I know you, Corey, right now, right?
Yeah.
Once we get to know one another, it's a beautiful thing. But what happens is if you don't know me and I don't know you, there's a resistance. And we have to get to learn to know one another. We do. But once that door is open, then we can, begin to share and to laugh and to joke and not take it personal.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you, Guy.
Thank you very much, Corey. I truly appreciate it and looking forward to big things.